everybody, I'm Kyle, and if you've seen one of my videos before, welcome back. If you've never seen one of my videos before, thank you for clicking. You're not alone, but I'm glad you're here. Shout out to Mr. Grayson, who has watched several of my videos from what I understand from his dad, and thank you for watching and keep annoying him. I annoy him too, so it's okay. But I appreciate you, and you're my first fan. Keep up the good work. But if you do not know, I have actually been explaining the basics of soccer to my friends who may only watch soccer every 4 years when the World Cup rolls around, possibly 8 if we choose not to qualify for a cycle as we did in 2018. It was a choice. It was Russia. Nobody wants to go. Okay, moving on. We did qualify for 2022 in Qatar. Don't have as much better, but Qatar. And we made it to the round of 16. We played 4 games, and for those 4 games, soccer, I'm not going to say gripped the United States, but I had several friends texting me, asking me questions and stuff like that. So I decided to make some videos explaining the basics. And while I was editing one of those videos, I noticed the stars on my chest, of the jersey. And I was like, that's something small that, somebody may not know about. And it's really interesting. Simple answer to the question is, the star above the crest just signifies a World Cup championship. So that's why you'll see some countries have them, some countries don't. There have only been 8 countries that have won the World Cup in its 90-something years of it happening. So a little history of the World Cup is it goes on every 4 years. It started in 1930. And so it went from 1930, 34, 38. We did miss 1942 and 1946 simply because of a small event you may have heard of called World War II. You may or may not have ever heard of it. Anyway, but it started back up in 1950. And since then, we've been going strong, have not missed a cycle every 4 years. And so there are only 8 teams that you'll see with a star above their crest. And those are Brazil, Germany, Italy, France, Argentina, Uruguay, Spain, and England. And I did those in that order because Brazil has 5, Germany and Italy have 4, France, Argentina, and Uruguay each have 2, and then Spain and England have 1 apiece. And so those are the only countries when you watch an international game. It could be an international friendly, it could be a World Cup match, it could be another FIFA-sponsored tournament. And those are the only countries as of right now that you'll see with those crests. And France is actually pushing for number 3, going back to back. Because they won in 18, now they're trying to win in 2022. And that has not happened in like 60-something years. I don't know the exact, but I believe it was Brazil in 1958 and then 1962 was the last time that we had a back-to-back World Cup champion. Ever since in 2002, I think it started actually in 98, 2002, 2006, and 2010. The previous World Cup winner crashed and burned out of the World Cup very early, mostly in the group stage. You don't care about any of this. But just some interesting facts of the World Cup, why you see some with stars, why you don't see some with stars. And you might be asking yourself, if you're an American and you happen to have noticed that 1 or 2 of your friends that are into soccer are wearing U.S. jerseys that have 4 stars on it, and you're sitting here asking yourself, hey, the U.S. has never won the Men's World Cup. Why do they have 4 stars above their chest? And that's because that's the women's game. That's the U.S. women's jersey. They have won 4. We're incredibly proud of them for winning 4. Hopefully the men will be able to add 1 in 2026. And just so you know, this is actually not an international jersey. This is a Seattle Sounders jersey. And the MLS has followed suit of putting the stars above the crest. So I hope that you found that entertaining and educational, and look forward to the next one.